Now, here's the MLBbro TV show, the best from MLBbro.com with Rob Parker. Let's go.
Sponsored by Hidden Soul. For the most exclusive kicks on the planet, go to hiddensoul.com. Welcome to the weekend. There were so many great stories on MLBbro.com this past week. In case you missed some, we'll take a look back. Let's start here. In Take That, Charles Younger tells us about Cal Mitchell and his first major league hit for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And launches this one to right.
Pittsburgh drafted the outfielder in the second round in 2017 from Rancho Bernardo High School in San Diego.
Wow! And it's
After being promoted from AAA Indianapolis in May, Mitchell has 4 homers and 12 RBI in 40 games played.
He's going to head to second, kind of a slippery turf, but he gets there.
Mitchell had a stellar career in the minors, hitting .273 with 44 homers and 246 RBI in 442 minor league games over 5 seasons. It is no secret that the Pirates are struggling. However, Mitchell can be a cornerstone of rebuilding baseball in
the pitch
Pittsburgh.
Is a line drive to right field. Get up and go!
As we've seen, his top tool is his power.
On Debatable, Mark and Manny wonder if the White Sox playoff hopes are dashed now that Tim Anderson will be out for 6 weeks.
So does that squash the fans on the South Side hopes for making the playoffs?
No. I mean, listen, if you look at the White Sox season, I mean, they've battled injuries throughout that lineup all year. So, why is this different? I know Tim Anderson is one of the best players in the sport. I know that he's probably the best player, not probably, he is the best player on the White Sox. But honestly, look at what the White Sox are going through right now. They've done all that. They've gone through all the injuries, the whole La Russa thing. There's 2 games over 500. They're in a game and a half out of the division, and they're 2.5 out in the wild card. And I think the White Sox, on paper, and I know talent sometimes can be deceiving, but talent-wise and on paper, they are one of the most talented teams in baseball when you line them up 1 through 9.
I just don't see it, man. The chemistry is just some off with that team, and it kind of started with that fiasco with the Yankees, and it's sort of been downhill and off kilter ever since. So a bad season is going to come to a disappointing end on the South Side. Sorry, I was really looking forward to seeing Tim Anderson.
Minnesota Twins outfielder Nick Gordon was this week's homeboy when he hit over 400. In fact, 417 to be exact. He's hit in 5 of his last 7 games, going 10 for 24 with a home run and 5 RBI. In the 3-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays this weekend, Gordon was 5 for 13 at the plate, a home run, 3 RBIs, and batted .384. Gordon's bat has been alive for the last 30 games. He's batting .333. And when you look at his regular season numbers, he's batting .278, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs, and he's hit in 8 of his last 10 games. That's why Nick Gordon is this week's homeboy. Rachel Hill gives her 2 cents on the resurgence of Twins starter Chris Archer.
This is Rachel Hill with MLBbro.com, and I'm giving you my 2 cents on Minnesota Twins pitcher Chris Archer. Chris Archer had recently been on the IL with hip tightness, but since he's came back, he's been solid for the AL Central leading Minnesota Twins. Archer missed only the minimum 15 days due to hip tightness. Prior to the injury, he posted a 3.08 ERA in 15 starts. About a week ago, he allowed 2 runs on 2 hits and 3 walks with 8 strikeouts over 4.1 innings and a no decision versus the Tigers. And Archer did this on a reduced workload. He threw 77 pitches for 49 strikes in this contest. In his most recent start, Archer did not factor into the decision on Sunday, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits and 0 walks over 5 innings against the Blue Jays. He struck out 4. The veteran right-hander was effective through 5 innings as he held a strong Toronto offense to just 2 runs through 5 and did not walk a batter for the first time in 10 starts.
And finally, J.R. Gamble caught up with MLBbro Jeffrey Hammond on the success of the Hank Aaron Invitational set up by Major League Baseball.
Jeff, another year down, I know you've been here since the beginning, since it was EDI. What are you seeing this year with the players out here, and how has this program progressed since it first started?
Well, MLB Bros, yo, appreciate you. I've been checking for you online. I didn't know you were behind it, though, family. It's been years.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, we going back a few years, EDI days. You know, I'm with Tony Clark at the Major League Baseball Players Association.
Okay.
So that's that side of the equation.
Yes.
So this is my jurisdiction coming from the association side. So, blending with Dell and Tony Riggs and Ken Du and MLB brothers that we all sharing the same passion with the Waller brothers and Jerry Manuel, and blending that in with the Eric Davis and the Marquise Grissom's and the Gallaghers and the Charles Johnson Tuckers, Dimitri, you know the names that are out here. Love out here. Then sprinkling Will King Griffey Jr. Now we got some gumbo, right? With the big crab, with the big sausage, you know what I'm saying? With the right seasoning, the roux is right. We always, the mission's simple. We can't take it with us. We all have something to offer. We all lived a story. We all lived a dream. Now, the only thing we can do is just make sure we pass it off to that next generation. It might come from my direction, it might come from Jerry's direction, it might come from Gallagher's direction. We don't know which direction it's gonna come from, Dale or Jerry. It might be front office, it might be media, but it's baseball. Now, if they hear us and they see somebody that looks like them saying that it's achievable, it could stick, man.
That's our show for this week. I'm Rob Parker. We'll see you again next weekend. And all week long, check in on MLBbro.com for the best coverage of Black and Brown Major League.